Welcome back to my channel. I am Cable. Welcome back to Cable Reaction. Today I want to check out this video. It's called 5 anime like Solo Leveling. I recently watched Solo Leveling. Be honest, Solo Leveling is dope. So without further ado, let's get into this video and see what's going on and see if it is like Solo Leveling. Okay.
Short time, but it has the entire anime community in a chokehold ever since it started airing.
Dead ass had niggas in a chokehold. I watched Solo Leveling. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. I love it. I want more.
Let's be real, there's nothing more satisfying than watching Jinwoo rise from the weakest hunter to the strongest being alive.
Definitely.
But what if I told you there are other anime that scratch that same itch? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'll be sharing some of the best anime like Solo Leveling, packed with overpowered protagonists, insane fight scenes, and that same exhilarating power fantasy we all love.
Let's see.
So sit back, grab some snacks, and let's get started. First up, we have The God of High School. Just like Solo Leveling, it started as a manhwa before being adapted into an anime by studio.
So is it gonna be just like Solo Leveling? It start off as a weakling and then slowly level up. Is it gonna be something like that? Is it that similar?
And if you're thinking, oh, the same studio known for overworking its staff? Well, this is one of the anime where it all began. Debuting in 2020, The God of High School follows 17-year-old Jin Mori, who was invited to a prestigious martial arts tournament alongside some of the toughest and most talented high schoolers across Korea. Pitted against the strongest opponents he has ever dreamed of facing, Jin Mori seeks to prove his worth in a tournament full of wild...
I'm always looking for new anime, so I want to see if any of these 5 anime is going to be some anime that I want to check out.
You know what I'm saying? Where the winner is granted any wish they desire. One thing I love about God of High School is how it hooks you right from episode 1. The amazing soundtrack, fluid animation, and insanely clean action sequences make it an absolute cinematic treat. The real selling point, the hand-to-hand combat is next level. This anime delivers some of the best choreographed fights I've ever seen. Plus, the humor sprinkled throughout gives you a breather after all the high-speed, bone-crushing action. Now, I won't lie, God of High School has its flaws. The narrative feels rushed, and a big chunk of the story is left out in the adaptation.
Oh, really?
But for what it does achieve in its limited runtime, it's still an absolute blast. So if you finish Solo Leveling and are craving more god-tier animation and high-energy fight scenes, God of High School serves it up on a silver platter. For all the gaming geeks out there who also happen to be huge Solo Leveling fans, King's Avatar is something you absolutely shouldn't sleep on. Widely regarded as one of the best animated donghua, King's Avatar dives into the fictional esports scene in China.
Okay, when I hear King Avatar, I immediately think like a video game, like you sleeping and playing a video game, or you playing a video game, something like that. Something like I can't remember the name of that damn game. I mean, it is a game, whatever. I can't remember it now.
Around the multiplayer online game Glory, Yishu, the #1 player in the league and captain of Excellent Era, dominates the scene until he's forced into early retirement, giving up his top-tier account and stepping away from competitive gaming. But as they say, gamers never die, they respawn. So when Glory launches its 10th server, Yeshu throws himself into the game once more.
Definitely, it is like
builds his team from scratch.
It is like that damn anime. I can't remember.
King's Avatar is an absolute flex of animation skills.
When they're winning the video game,
the series takes in-game battles to the next level with insane detail and dynamic direction. And while it blends 2D and 3D animation, the action remains fluid and visually stunning throughout. What it does slightly differently, or I'd even say better, than since Solo Leveling is its focus on the supporting cast. With a variety of personalities and fighter classes, King's Avatar absolutely nails that aspect. It's got a gripping storyline, plenty of drama, comedy, and even a bit of tragedy. So make sure this one is on your watch list.
Number
2019 to 2025 flew by so fast, it's hard to wrap your head around it. But imagine, one day, you suddenly get sent back in time, given a second chance to rewrite your destiny and do everything right. A Returner's magic should be special, takes that very concept and builds an intense, action-packed story around it, set in a world ravaged by the sinister Shadow Realms. To save humanity from impending doom, 6 powerful mages unite in a desperate battle.
So far, I guess it's kind of like a little bit similar to Solo Leveling. Well, let's continue.
But they fail, leading to the destruction of the world. However, just when all hope seems lost, Desire, one of the last surviving mages, is miraculously sent back 13 years before the final battle. Now, armed with the knowledge of the future, he has one goal: change history and prevent the catastrophe from ever happening. If you loved solo leveling for its underdog to overpowered hero journey, then Returner's magic is right up your alley. Desire also starts off as a low-tier magician, but his intelligence, strategy, and sheer determination set him on a path to becoming one of the strongest. From top-notch visuals to an immersive world, this series does a...
I'm looking for a new anime. Like, I recently watched Solo Leveling, I finished Solo Leveling maybe like 2 days ago. And I'm hungry for more, so like, I wanted some new animes to check out. I already watched most of some. Yeah, come on, I need more anime.
Things right.
I already watched those Naruto's, Bleach,
but the sound
all those
design,
stuff.
action, and setting keep things engaging. That said, if you can overlook the forced and sometimes corny harem elements, Returner's magic is not a bad watch at all. Want to find out what happens when you're dropped into a middle?
Oh, I know this one.
Godlike powers and an army of...
Yo, I know this one. I was watching this one. It is, I ain't gonna lie, it's lit though. If you're looking for anime to watch, check this out.
The story follows a shut-in gamer, Momanga, who gets trapped in a virtual reality game after its servers shut down. However, instead of panicking, he embraces his new reality, taking on the identity of his in-game character and setting out to spread the name of...
I know I'm pausing too much, but like just like these when they go in the video game world by going just like lying down, put the thing over the head and go to sleep. So, and they said he got trapped in the video game world because the server shut down. So imagine they make a game like that for real and they shut the server down. Are you gonna be stuck in there? I don't like...
wall down by crushing every powerful enemy in
and like if you like, are you gonna be like, if you die in the game, do you die in real life? That would be dope, but that would be dumb. You don't want to die.
While the whole being trapped in a video game trope is overused, Overlord executes it exceptionally well. The characters are well acted and likable. The storyline is complex yet engaging, and the main character is ridiculously overpowered. Unlike Sung Jinwoo, who has a heroic arc, Ains is unapologetically evil, and that's what makes him so fun to watch. There's no mercy, no hesitation, just pure, calculated domination.
Evil,
and if you came here looking for ruthless fights after watching solo leveling, don't worry. Overlord delivers plenty of bloodshed and brutal action.
But he's more evil.
To top it all off, it fully embraces the game system concept you're already familiar with, while keeping the plot unpredictable and engaging. So, if you're into action fantasy series, Overlord absolutely deserves a watch.
It does. It does. It's definitely
You know how in a lot of anime, the main character is a boy somewhere around 12 to 15.
This is what I'm talking about.
Hitting puberty. He's got a good heart, but is kind of a loser. Socially clumsy, gets bullied, never really fights back, yet somehow always comes through in the clutch. That's exactly how our hero starts out in this series, except he's 17. The story kicks off when a high school class is suddenly transported to another world, tasked with fighting monsters and demons.
I swear to God, this
Among them is Hajime Nagumo, a quiet, behind-the-scenes kind of guy who isn't exactly hero material. But when he's betrayed and left for dead by his classmates and teacher, things take a dark turn. Stuck with nothing but a basic crafting skill, Hajime realizes that survival means becoming ruthless, taking what he wants, no regrets. From that moment on, his only goal is to gain power, find a way back home, and maybe pick up a few badass allies and love interests along the way. If I had to describe Arifureta, I'd say it's like the love child of Shield Hero and Danmachi, but with a protagonist who breaks the typical isekai mold. Hajime's character development jumps from 0 to 100 in no time, and it's satisfying to watch him evolve from a meek classmate to a...
Like, I know I started this anime and I didn't finish this anime. Maybe I should go back to check it out. Because I think it's kind of cool, though.
Blooded edgelord.
I don't remember
the series also serves up a nice little harem.
That was a dope video, but is any of those anime on the solo leveling level? I don't really think so. Maybe it is. For me, no, but for you, probably y'all think different. But until next time, like, comment, share, most definitely subscribe, and let me know any anime that you want me to check out. Let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, I'm out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.